Good morning, Nell. How are you?
Hello, Paul.
So I really appreciate you spending some time today. I just wanted to ask you a few questions about your experience of working with me and my team, and was hoping you could tell us what your first challenges were when we engaged with each other.
Right. Well, to be honest, since around 2 years, I was planning to do the webinar, and somehow there were so many things to do, and I always postponed it, and I started and I postponed it again, and there were many things to fix. So I think maybe to be honest, I was overwhelmed with all those many little elements of doing the webinar recording. And while I met with you and your team and in your online program, I learned, and you helped me a lot with doing all those elements. You give me a list of things I need to do. You explain to me what needs to be done. You also advise me which service provider I should use, which product I should use. And I really ask you a lot of questions about the webinar platform. Where should I hold it? And you were so patient. Thank you so much. You were really, really
Thank
patient
you.
with me. You explained me a lot. You give me also checklists where I could refer to. They're very, very valuable. So, and to be honest, now looking back after 2 months, I have done it. So
Fantastic.
appreciate a lot. Thanks for your patience and for being so generous with your expertise.
No, you're very welcome. I mean, it was I suppose I recognized a lot of people doing coaching and counseling and have amazing skills at what they do, and they've recognized that webinars are very much something that they should be doing. But when they come to do them, they recognize there's so many challenges finding the right products and how to go about setting up. And having recognized this and been through that process myself many years ago, I decided to reach out and offer the help to set up webinars for people.
Mm.
I think half the battle is actually picking a platform when there are so many platforms out there. You start to look at 10, 20 different platforms and you go down the path of thinking, oh, which one should I use? And then a lot of people get stuck there. And I think part of the recommendation is that, well, just pick one platform and go forward with that. I think that's part of the problem that a lot of people face.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So, and I remember asking many questions about this, and shall I choose that? And you really helped me. You took time. You were very patient. You listen really to what is my need, and then you give me advice, and that really helped me to kind of slow down and do the step-by-step process, because I knew, okay, I have a Paul, he's a kind of sparring partner, and he would it's not that you're holding hands, but you are there with advice. And
Sure.
to be honest, it saved me so much time. So if anybody there would like to save time, please get in touch with Paul. He will give you all those um, what is it called, um, shortcuts.
Shortcuts.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
Because
So
I think, yeah, I recognise that it's like so many things in life when it's easy when we know how, and I think sometimes people just need a little bit of support to get them to where they need to be. And with things like webinars, because there are quite a few things to learn, I really like to make sure people they I don't want to do everything for them. I like to help them so that they become self-sufficient, so that they know how to set up webinars in the future. So do you feel like you're actually, as well as having understood the products and how to do a webinar, do you feel confident going forward that you know what you need to do without any further help?
well, absolutely. Now I have launched my webinar, and even I also launched a webinar series. So
Wow.
yeah, so thank you so much for that. Um, I feel confident that I could fix all of this. And also I know anything I have an issue, I could always get in touch with you and your team, right? So that
Absolutely.
really gives me also kind of backup. So knowing this is already a huge asset. So I can say, okay, I'm going ahead without knowing what's happened, because I know I can call Paul or his team.
Good. That's always the case. So I'm really pleased to hear that. So thank you. So what was your main driver for wanting to do webinars in the first place?
I mean, my main driver was really to save time and have this automated process. As a founder of Confidence Academy, there are many things I need to be done: trainings, workshops, mentorships, and one-to-one coaching. So I wanted to have time, have this webinar set so that it's running by itself, so that I'm free to do other stuff, which are also important for my academy.
Yes, good. So, and the webinars obviously fulfill that very well. Um, so how do you plan to use your webinars going forward in the future? Do you think you've got everything in place now that you need, or do you foresee doing new additions in the future?
I was actually now thinking to do different webinars because I also work in different languages. So we have done together with you this one in German language, but I
Okay.
also want to do this in English language, and maybe also for different topics. So now I know the process and I have done it once. Obviously, the second webinar, our webinar series, would be easier, I hope. And yeah, absolutely, I wanted to build up on that.
Good, good. Okay. Well, that's fantastic. I think that's I really appreciate your input on that, Nell. So thank you very much. I'm really pleased that you're getting success with the webinars, and I hope to stay in touch in the future.
Yeah, thank you so much, Paul. All the best.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.